First of all, good luck. Secondly, how's the team looking, and what's your overriding emotions heading into the game?
Well, everybody is fit, which is great, although not unusual for a cup final. And yeah, we're excited for the challenge. Clearly, the team have improved over the last few weeks, shown tremendous character, resilience. I have to say they've been a privilege to work with every day on the training pitch, the whole squad, fully committed to every session. So it's been a great environment to work in. And yeah, now we have a fabulous opportunity tomorrow to achieve what we set out really from the moment we left Qatar a bit earlier than we'd have liked to.
Question for Harry. It's Carve Solokol from Sky Sports. Harry, what does it say about your character and the character of your teammates that just 3 years after the disappointment of that final against Italy, you're in another Euros final?
Yeah, I think it shows unbelievable consistency, first and foremost. I think, yeah, a lot of us after that final were obviously heartbroken with the result, and as always, it's always a long journey back to getting to where we are now. So full credit to the boys for the resilience that we've shown, and yeah, I think that just speaks volumes for the mentality of the squad. So extremely happy to be in this situation and to be back in another European final, and of course we're really desperate to go that one step further than what we did last time.
Gareth, Alex Hull, BBC. What's the message been to the players ahead of the game tomorrow?
Well, we haven't had too much time on the training pitch, but several meetings trying to assess the opponent, work out the best way to play against the opponent. So, but yeah, our messages haven't really changed throughout the 6-7 weeks we've been together. We've had a long-term vision. We've always broken that down into smaller pieces. We've got good experience of big matches now, and yeah, I think at these moments you don't need to say too much for the players. They don't need motivating for a game like this. It's about making sure the small details are right. Fine margins decide these games, and we've got to make sure that that we're on the right side of those fine margins, and we keep repeating the mentality and the approach to the game in terms of our decision making is really important. It's not just about going out and playing a game of football, and you've got to make sure that on these nights you get everything right.
Question for Harry, please. Hi, Harry. Neil Devat, Sport 1 Israel. Good to see you. What would it mean to England as a nation to win the Euros?
I think it would mean everything. I think it would be, yeah, obviously the most incredible feeling I think as a professional footballer you could get, and I'm sure also for the fans to have that moment in history and to be able to celebrate that would be something very special. But yeah, we've been here before, and like I said, it was a tough finish in the last Euros, so there's that extra hunger and fire in the belly to make sure this one goes our way, but we also know it's going to be an extremely tough night. So we've prepared well. Yeah, we'll still have a couple meetings from now until the game, and like the boss said there, it's going to come down to small details, which we've been able to get right throughout the whole tournament so far, and we're going to need that and even more in tomorrow's final.
Right here.
Hi, Tom Buckley from The Sun. Question for Harry. As you've mentioned, we all know how painful 3 years must have been. I imagine that moment of walking past the trophy after the game is something that stayed with you for a long time. How much does that specific moment give you motivation going into tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I think it's, whenever you lose a final, it's always tough to wipe it out of memory. I'm always someone who tries to learn from disappointment and learn from times that are tough, and I feel like it helps me improve as a player and a person. So of course that moment was difficult, but it was 3 years ago. A lot has happened since, for international level and for club level. So I'm excited to be back on that stage. It's been hard journey to get here, and now it's just about going out there and trying to execute the game plan that we want, and getting over the line is and that's what we spoke about over the years. Is we've done fantastic in a lot of tournaments, but now it's time to get over the line, and we have that opportunity tomorrow.
Question to Ali. Danny Olmo denied you for Bundesliga title. You're facing him tomorrow. Will you hope to win against him? It's not a personal battle between me and him, but of course I want England to win tomorrow night. So sometimes in the build-up to this game, there's a lot of talk and there's a lot of things said, but ultimately it's just about what happens on the pitch tomorrow night, and that's what I'm focused on.